Boy, Black Church so is serious. We say that it's something on anything. Mention anything about the blood. We just start quickening. Oh, it was something on that. No, it was not. You quickening because you got an undiagnosed Tourette's. That is not the spirit. First off, I feel like I can joke like that because I quicken almost every second, okay? But then again, the blood really do, it really don't never lose its power. I'm telling y'all, it really do reach through the highest it really do flow to the... Okay, now on some more important matters. John chapter 4. Jesus is traveling from Judea over to Galilee, has to pass through a place known as Samaria, specifically stops in a town known as Sychar. Jesus was fatigued and tired from his journey. That's why he stopped specifically here. But he also meets a woman at this well, notably at about noon. Now, before we go into the interaction, let's talk geography for a second. Because Samaria was previously the capital of Israel before Israel was besieged. But now it has become this melting pot where the Israelites have started to mix with the foreigners in the foreign territories. And so now the Israelites traditionally call the people of this place half-breeds. Considered a tainted land. It's no longer pure. Matter of fact, Sychar is literally described as a city of falsehood, the city of drunkards. It's an egregious place. These are not the conditions conducive to a Christ-like encounter. In other words, if you gonna meet Jesus, you would not want to meet him here. But the topic of today's talk is simply this: Jesus will meet you. Now, I'm trying to be calm, but y'all know I'm not really good at that. I'm not just going to describe the conditions of the place. I have to talk about the conditions of the person that was being met in the place, because this woman is going to the well at noon. Traditionally, this is very inconvenient. This woman apparently would rather take a beating from the sun than endure the beating of the opinions of other people, because I know that can't nobody identify with this. Like nobody has ever isolated from community because that community know too much of their business. We've never projected our own thoughts of ourselves onto other people, so much so that we can't even find ourselves comfortable around those other Christians, that we'd rather endure licks from life simply because community come with too much conflict sometimes. We can't say that sometimes church attendance drops when you find yourself in this sinful backsliding season, but that's none of us, right? A lot of us, especially if we grew up in church, we were taught that there are specific conditions that we should be meeting in order to have a Christ-like encounter. The conditions that's needed for Christ to intervene, you just gonna have to be empty. The thing that invites a Jesus in to have an encounter with you is not clean, but it's in a place that is cleanable. Okay, I don't even know if that's a word. It's not meeting Jesus in a pure place. It's meeting him in a place that's purifiable. See, it's not meeting Jesus in a place that is transformed. It's meeting him in a place that has the ability to be transformed. Okay, because when I say Jesus will meet you,